Hello everyone, Reed back here with some Monster Hunter. I don't know, it's been, last week I killed a Nibblesnarf. Of course I recorded that episode like 2 weeks ago, so it's been a little while. I'm doing this one on Sunday before it goes up, so yesterday if you're watching on Monday. But anyways, this time we're fighting a Gigginox. It's in the tundra here. It's usually a really annoying monster to fight. And here I used, it looked like 2 hot drinks for some reason. I wasn't paying too close attention. But anyways, yeah, taking on a Gigginox. This thing is usually a giant pain in the ass. Mostly because one of its main attacks is it can poison you, and just generally be a giant prick to deal with most everything besides like like everything actually. I don't know about bows or ranged weapons because I've never used it on it, but I assume it's equally as awful. But you know, like all monsters in this game, once you sort of fight enough, you just get moves down, you get the pattern, you know when to attack, and it kind of becomes like formulaic almost. No, that's not a good way to put it, but it's like routine. So here I'm just looking for it. All right, so yeah, that's Gigginox. I paintball it because it like goes up into those little cavern things and then flies away, and it's really annoying because you can't really see where it flies off to because it doesn't have a shadow or anything. Um, Fighting it with the switch axe. This is the Rathian switch axe. It has poison element on it, which was kind of against my better judgment. I also barely avoided that. They give you bounce bombs for this quest, so you can apparently like knock it off the roof. I don't really know about that though. Every time I've tried to do that, it's always not worked for me. So yeah, this is one of its most annoying moves, is that sort of fan out poison. Um, and that sort of giant mouth bite thing is a giant pain in the ass to deal with. But in the low rank, and I don't know if it's in high rank in this game, but in low rank, the poison that deals is just standard poison. You slowly take down. But in high rank, at least in 3U, maybe in this game, I don't quite remember, the poison is like super poison, and so you take an ass load of damage. So see, I got poison there. And poison's kind of no joke in this game, like more so than you might think on weapons, and also these Giggies make this thing giant pain in the ass. In 3U, when you get to G rank and fight it, it can put an egg thing on its back, which just constantly spawns Giggies, and you can't really get to it. But you can, obviously, and destroy it, but it, like, you probably don't realize how to. So it's kind of just a giant pain in the ass. That's sort of just this monster in a nutshell, to be completely honest, though. It's just being incredibly annoying, but not extremely difficult. Like, a lot of things hit you, and it's one of my least favorite monsters to fight. So here I try and use a bounce bomb. Did it work? No, not really. I assume you're supposed to use it when it like hangs down at some point, and then you bounce it up and hit it in its face or something. And I don't know. I have no idea how it's supposed to work. Also, that move is incredibly annoying where it just shoots poison and jumps back. Because then you're like, well, shit. I'm either poisoned or I'm off to the side and have to sheath my weapon and run towards it. But being that this is low rank, a lot of the concerns that I usually have fighting this thing are pretty negligible. Also, if you haven't noticed, I had a cold recently, so my nose is a little bit stuffed up. So hopefully I don't sound too nasally. It's just, I'm in that phase where it's like, I'm not sick anymore, but I still have like a really slight cough, and my nose is like half plugged. Like, it's not plugged where I'm like breathing out my mouth, but I'll breathe out like one nostril, and the other one's not like jam-packed. But anyways, back to Monster Hunter. Enough about me being sick. One interesting thing about this monster is that there was a weird flinch there. It looked really laggy on my screen, but that could just be the recording I'm watching. I don't know how that turned out, but anyways, one interesting thing about this monster is when it goes into rage mode, its tail becomes its like soft and juicy point that you can hit with lesser sharpness. So right now I have green sharpness, and out of rage mode, I can hit the head fine and won't bounce off or anything. But in rage mode, the head becomes very hard, and the tail becomes really soft. So it kind of like has a weird interchangeability. And here I'm just sort of trying to man mode up, and then got poisoned like a bitch. Luckily, I had bought 10 antidotes at some time. I have no idea when, but I bought some at some point. And then I got poisoned. I was like, what the hell is that? And then, yeah. So, a lot of this monster's moves are just really, like, not fun. Like, it's a very awkward and kind of lame monster fight. Like, see, for the example right there, that sort of flippy move, I get hit by that. That's probably one of the things that I get hit by the most when I fight this thing. Or when it jumps on the wall like that, because it seems like the, like where it can jump off at from the wall is really short. So you'll be like, oh, it's just gonna jump like a couple feet, but then it like flies halfway across the room. You're like, well, shit. I was trying to eat a potion, now I'm dead. But, I don't know, it's... I really dislike this monster. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's so... Like, combined with the poison that's just annoying to deal with, it's so... Like, there's a word that I'm trying to think of, and I can't think of it. It's like tedious, but not tedious. Like, irritating. It's very irritating and grating to just have to fight this thing. Like, and any poison weapon needs its high rank materials, which is a giant pain in the ass, because you have to, like, farm this thing for it. And it's not guaranteed to drop any of them. So, whatever. But, you know, it's limping already, so I really have nowhere to talk, because I've only used, like, one Mega Potion and all my first aid medicines. And so, you know, it's not that big a deal. Also, apparently, my armor has like, Trap Master, so I know when it's ready to be captured. But here, the reason I'm sort of just in it, trying to get under it, is because I want to break its sort of underbelly, because that is what drops poison, or what gives you the opportunity to drop poison sacks. I think they're poison sacks. Just, it's like poison things. Also, that was a sick dodge. Sorry, hopefully that didn't turn out too loud. But yeah. I know the next monster I fight is really exciting. Honestly, this monster is really boring to fight. And it's like, it's never my favorite monster, but it's not my least favorite. Though now that I say that, I don't really know what my least favorite monster is. So there I broke its underbelly. And that should give me at least a poison sac or something, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know what my least favorite monster is. Probably from something from Freedom Unite. A lot of those monsters, and then they're dead. But a lot of those monsters were really kind of poorly made almost, but not poorly made. Like, just such a bummer to have to like fight for a key quest. Like, oh shit, I have to fight Black Ravios. Well, son of a bitch. And like, a lot of their armors didn't have anything good on them, so he kind of just like had this weird thing where it's like, oh, I really don't want to fight any of these, but I have to, and then I'm never gonna fight them again. Like Hypnocratus, the spiky thing that looked like a Rathian. I can't remember. Here I was like, what? I don't know what I was doing here. For some reason I had my... Now I was trying to read it. Anyways, but yeah, a lot of those monsters were very unimportant. Kind of just like filler, almost. I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. And, but yeah, that was Gigginox. Very annoying. Kind of looks like a penis. Less so than a Kezu, I guess, but kind of. It looks like a used out Tubesock. Like, I'll get some Gigginox shoes, slippers. I don't know where I'm going with this. Thanks for watching, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for watching. Next quest is the urgent quest, which is Jinoga, or Zinogre, as it's known in America. I know for a fact that that fight was incredibly awesome and exciting. At least playing it, it should be to watch. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.